There is a surge moving through your life as the year closes, a current you can feel in your body before your mind can name it. It isn't fear, and it isn't doom. It is sacred protection rising from within, asking you to notice what you walk into, what you linger around, and what you carry home in your aura. The end of the year is not ordinary for you. The air is charged, the veil is thin, and your intuition is louder than the room. As a Scorpio ruled by Pluto, you sense what others miss. Transformation is your mother tongue. But sensitivity is both a gift and a doorway. And during this end-of-year window, certain places tug open that door in ways that can leave you raw, scattered, or quietly shaken. Consider this message a map, not a warning, a guide to the energetic terrain so you can move with precision and protect your peace. Before we dive in, ground yourself in a simple truth. Subtle frequencies are just as real as obvious threats. Some environments look harmless, but hum with discord under the surface. You may leave a space feeling heavier than when you entered, strangely moody after a harmless outing, restless after what should have been a calm visit. That is not random. That is your field reporting back. As you listen, take a moment to anchor with community. Share your date of birth and zodiac sign in the comments so Dark Scorpio can weave a circle of clarity around you. Your story may mirror someone else's turning point, and someone else's insight may steady your next step. And if this voice meets you where you are, subscribe to Dark Scorpio now, so guidance like this finds you right when you need it most. Think of what follows as your energetic GPS for the end of the year. We're not seeking monsters under the bed. We're naming the subtle static that blurs your inner signal. When a Scorpio safeguards their energy, they become magnetic and exact. Less sponge, more lighthouse. Breathe and let the part of you that dreams in symbols come forward. You already know what resonates. You have felt it in the tightness in your chest as you cross a threshold, in the dream that repeats after visiting a certain street, in the way your body whispers no while your politeness tries to say yes. Honor the whisper, trust the nudge. This season is not asking you to prove your strength, it is asking you to refine your boundaries. The first terrain to step around is the realm of large crowds and chaotic gatherings. Concerts surging with adrenaline, malls in peak rush, even family events layered with unspoken dynamics. These are amplifiers where 100 unprocessed stories spill across your skin. You walk in feeling neutral and walk out mysteriously anxious, oddly irritable or hollowed out. That is energy overload, and at year's end, the emotional cross-currents are especially loud. Instead of pushing yourself to be everywhere, choose fewer, truer connections. A quiet coffee with someone who sees you, a long walk under an open sky, a candle-lit night with your journal and your higher self. You're not avoiding life. You're tuning your instrument. Every no to noise is a yes to clarity. Next are places soaked with unresolved energy: hospitals, courtrooms, prisons, toxic workplaces, homes where conflict is the wallpaper. These are not only buildings, they are echo chambers where grief and fear hang in the air like fog. You can walk through darkness gracefully. That is one of your gifts, but you do not need to marinate in it right now. If you must be in such spaces, prepare like a guardian, ground before you enter, carry black tourmaline or obsidian, and cleanse after with water, smoke, sunlight, or prayer. Better yet, choose sanctuaries when you can. Botanical gardens, art museums, ocean shores, quiet rooms filled with intention. Healing does not require you to reopen wounds to prove you've healed. Then there are the places that are portals to your personal past. A restaurant where your heart broke. A street where you once walked in the golden hour with someone who is now a ghost. A house where you learned to shrink. Water remembers, and Scorpio is water. Your body keeps score even when your mind wants a neat ending. At the end of the year, emotional tides rise and those portals swing open. You don't have to test yourself by going back. Strength is not measured by how long you can stare into an old ache. Choose places that greet your present self. Choose scents, sounds, and textures that soothe and steady. When a location calls, pause and ask, does this lift me or pull me under? Honor the answer, even if it surprises you. Another zone to avoid is the constant corridor of stress. The office where drama is the true currency, the family table where you walk on eggshells, the commute that knots your stomach, the room where your jaw clenches before anyone speaks. End-of-year urgency can masquerade as productivity, but it frays your intuition. Your body is your compass. If you must armor up to exist somewhere, it is not your place. Reorganize your tasks to reflect your real priorities. Take your laptop to a peaceful cafe instead of a battlefield of fluorescent lights. If you can't leave yet, hold your energetic line. Breathe slowly, wear a protective talisman. Repeat the mantra, my peace is non-negotiable. You don't lose power when you soften, you multiply it. Be especially discerning with social spaces disguised as safe. The friend group that gossips in the name of closeness, the network built on unspoken competition, even the spiritual circle that seems loving, but silences truth. As the year closes, illusions crack. Notice how you feel after you share space, uplifted or emptied, seen or subtly erased. Energetic vampires rarely announce themselves. Sometimes they flatter you while feeding on your light. You do not need to keep a seat at a table where you are half welcome and fully drained. Choose intentional solitude over performative belonging. Each no to what diminishes you is an invitation for soul-deep connection to arrive. On that note, a gentle pause. If you're feeling the resonance here, tap like as a small act of intention. Consider it a candle placed on your path, a way of telling your own nervous system, I choose calm, I choose clarity, I choose alignment. Simple, steady actions retrain the energy around you. Now, about spiritual spaces. Not everything bathed in incense is built in truth. A yoga class that prizes image over integrity, a meditation group organized around hierarchy, a wellness retreat selling performance as awakening. These can confuse your signal more than any crowded room. The danger is subtle. The moment you doubt your inner voice because the group smiles, the minute you mute your instincts to match the vibe, you don't need a circle to hear the divine. Your intuition is not waiting for permission. This season, let your soul be the authority. If it doesn't feel clean, it isn't for you. Choose solo rituals. Choose silence. Choose practices that make your body exhale. The digital world is a landscape too, and it is not neutral. Year's end often stirs comparison, urgency, and fear, and your feed can magnify it. Doom headlines, outrage cycles, comment section battles, endless reels engineered to keep you slightly dissatisfied. These erode your boundary from the inside. Audit your inputs, curate your screen like you curate your altar. Mute what scrapes your heart, unfollow what skews your worth, limit your scrolling in the first hour after waking and the last hour before sleep. When you catch yourself reaching for distraction, pause and choose presence. Breathe, stretch, step outside. Write a few truer sentences than the timeline offers. Your attention is a spell. Cast it wisely. Now that you know the danger zones, protect your field with care. Begin mornings with grounding. Bare feet on the earth, a hand on your heart, 3 slow breaths to inhabit your body. Visualize a soft golden or violet light around you, permeable to love, firm against debris. Keep black tourmaline, obsidian, or labradorite on your person or near your bed. Cleanse your energy daily, especially after dense interactions. Water, smoke, salt, sun, sound. Design a corner of home that feels like a sanctuary. A candle you only light for deep conversations with yourself. Textures that soothe. Music that knows how to hold a room. Ask whenever a sudden mood descends, is this mine? More often than not, your system is carrying what the space could not compost. If your inner voice speaks, let it finish the sentence before you answer. Protecting your energy is not selfish. It is how you become the clearest channel for purpose. When you are grounded, you are magnetic. When you are protected, you are precise. When you are precise, you become a solvent for confusion without losing yourself in the process. If this message is landing, gift your future self a pathway back to it. Subscribe to Dark Scorpio so you don't have to search for resonance when you most need it. And in the comments, tell us your date of birth and your zodiac sign. Weave your thread into this constellation of Scorpios and allies. As the year draws to its quiet, remember, you are not a victim of energy. You are a master of it when you choose to be deliberate. You decide what has access to your time, your thoughts, and your attention. Boundaries are not walls. They are bridges to a higher version of you. Don't fear missing out. Fear missing yourself in the noise. Like this video to anchor the intention, share it with someone who needs a softer close to the year. And subscribe to Dark Scorpio for more soul-steadying guidance as new doors open. May your end of year be less about proving you're strong and more about remembering you are sacred. And as you go, remember to like the video and subscribe. Your support helps this space remain a lighthouse for you and for everyone walking through the same beautiful transformation.